party's constitution is clear on who should lead us. And is provided for in Article 13, Clause 7 of the party's constitution. That whoever should lead or aspires to lead a party should have associated whoever, regardless of class, ethnicity, religion, or creed, social status, and so on and so forth. Whoever should have been with the party for and been active for a minimum of 5 years. Bawumia, in my view, satisfies that condition. The second thing is that that person should be of good character. It should be of good character. And Bawumia is of impeccable character. You know, I'm not conjuring this from my head because somebody said the other day that, oh, Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu should not be allowed to define who a presidential candidate should be. Right? I'm not defining. Let me, with the greatest respect to you.
Go ahead. Yes.
I have my party constitution here.
Yes.
If you can read it to us.
What page are you looking at?
This page. This is Article 13, Clause 7.
And this is in relation to what?
Read it there. Article
No
13,
member shall be entitled to nomination.
No member
shall be entitled to nomination as party's presidential candidate unless he or she is known and active member of the party for at least 5 years. 5 years. And I'm saying that Bawumia satisfied that condition. It's of good character.
Is of good character.
It's of good standing.
Hold it. It's of good character.
I see.
The person should be of good character.
All right.
Why should the party's constitution say that that person should be of good character? Because you see, when you get elected as a presidential candidate, and mind you, you are not looking for a mere flag bearer. We are looking for a presidential candidate. That person should be of good character because once elected, you become the role model not only for the party, but if by God's grace you become the president, you become the role model for the entirety of the country. And that's why the character of that person should be beyond question. We have an adage that, look, if you want to see the true character of a person, invest in that person money or authority, power. Dr. Bawumia, I wouldn't say he's a pauper. At least having been a vice president, he is not rich, but he's not poor. At least what it takes to provide a decent living, he has. Right? And then, as a vice president, the second gentleman of the land, he has some authority.
I see.
The admixture of the two should let you know who the real character behind that personality.
I see.
And Bawumia's character is unassailable. And that's why I follow him. The third one is that the person should be of good standing. Good standing by our constitution, as defined by the party's constitution, that the person should maybe pay his dues and levies and so on and so forth. And also that the person should project the good image of the party by his conduct wherever Bawumia has stood.
But are they making a legal argument or they are making a political argument? The people who say the point I raised are not saying he's not eligible.
Please.
They are saying...
I'm talking to the imperatives of the party.
No, I know. But I'm saying that the argument is not a legal argument.
Listen, you remember...
It's a political argument.
You remember when Cabinet Japan launches himself?
Yeah.
That very day, he made, a monumental statement. And he said that if for those of them who were coming, if the party was to strictly apply the party's constitution, he knows that some may not qualify to contest. Who did he have in mind?
We have to ask him.
You have to ask him.
We have to ask him.
So you see, the goodness of the character of a person should stand that person out, because it's going to be a role model. And the way the person carries himself. And
since you brought me here, let me ask you a question from here.
Yes.
There are 6 or 7 criteria. Criteria number 4 says D, he has paid a prescribed fee for presidential aspirants by the deadline.
Yes.
Some people think the 4 million is too much. And I mean, 4 million is a lot of money. And you've complained in the past. I remember you were on my show with Haruna Abrisu in 2019 and you said the monetization of our politics was a problem. If a man needs 4 million cedis to just file to be flag bearer of NPP, that's not chicken change, right? Is that not perpetrating the monetization?
First of all, some statement has been attributed to me.
Okay.
I just mentioned Cabinet Japan. Cabinet is a junior brother to me. And he went out on the air to say that I was the one who was instrumental in getting the party to do this. I'm shell-shocked. We were in a council meeting together, the NEC together.
Yeah.
that point or that suggestion didn't come from me. Because just today, on my way from Koforidua to Accra, I heard another person, a spokesperson for one of the contestants, also saying that, oh, the suggestion came from Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu that they should pay 20 million. It never. I don't know why people resort to untruths, palpable untruths.
Wow.
I never said that. What happened was, at the NEC meeting, in fact, no mention of 20 million was even made by anybody.
Okay.
At the NEC meeting, a suggestion came that people should pay 10 million, and that contesting for the presidential candidacy is not, a chicken feed, and that people should pay 10 million. And then it was suggested by somebody else that no, 10 million is too much, is on the high side, and that we should really come to 5 million. That's half of it. Subsequently, somebody suggested that 4 million would be the best figure. The party, the party at that time had not taken any concrete decision, and we're moving on to another item on the agenda, as if we had decided on 4 million, which was the last suggestion. So I, sitting there, brought the party back, and I said, look, we haven't firmed up any decision on what amount to pay and how it should be paid.
Okay.
A suggestion has come relating to 10 million, somebody has said 5 million, another person is saying 4 million. Which is which? Let's firm our thoughts on that. That's what I said. Then I said that we should also be pragmatic. First, we haven't even listened to the party. If it's 4 million, if it's 5 million, if it's 10 million, what is it going to be used for? We should listen to the party, what it entails. But number two, we should also be mindful of what happened in 2014. In 2014, when, because some people were saying that, no, even the 4 million is too high, we should bring it down to 1 million and whatever. And I said we should be pragmatic, because in 2014, when we had many more contestants in the race, but it got to a point, it was realized that the money that we had, as contributed by the aspirants, couldn't help us to organize elections. It fell short of what was required. So the party called back the contestants at the time and encouraged them to make some payment to salvage the elections. None of them at that time said they were going to contribute.
I see.
For which reason, as the then minority leader, we had some amounts stashed in our account, the minority caucus, which we should have ferried to the party. But because of certain developments, we were not doing so. We kept them. So we had a caucus meeting, and I used that money on behalf of the caucus to salvage the cause of the party in order for us to be able to do the elections. So I said we shouldn't run into that cul-de-sac again. We should be pragmatic and listen to the party, how much was going to be involved, and on account of that,
make a decision.
Make a decision. That's all that I said.
So that shouldn't be misconstrued to say you supported 20 million or 10 million.
20 million was not even mentioned.
Or 10 or 4.
So, or 10 or 4. So I'm surprised Kwabena
but was
comes
the
out
4
to say that.
Agreed on consensus? Everybody said the 4 was okay. Or some people challenged the 4.
No. Well, certainly, if I think it was agreed on by consensus, even though one or two people still felt that even the 4 was on the high side.
On the high side.
But the overwhelming majority was in favor of the 4. On account of the explanation given by the party as to how it was going to be spent, how much was needed, and so on. That's how come eventually...
Let's take a breather and come back and look at President Mahama and assess him briefly. And then I'll pick his top 3 views on constitution review because of his work in the previous government. Stay with us.